What's going on, everyone? Justin, Trading Cards and More, back with another video. And today is the day, guys. As you can see here, we have a huge PSA order that just got returned. I sent these cards in back in March. Then, of course, PSA had their whole shutdown. They checked in April 23rd. So about the middle of September would be the 100 business day mark. And they came in time. A little bit faster than I was, expecting. Definitely was happy that they came back. But if you guys didn't see my video back in March, I always show the cards before I send them off. And it was about 70 or so Morant rookie cards, Zion rookie cards, Young, Giannis, Luka Doncic. And there's just some really, really good cards in here. There's a little bit of baseball, and then because that's when Topps first came out, and then there's a little bit of Pokemon in here as well. Hopefully, I have enough room here. All these cards. I have so many cards on this table. It's short on space, so we're just gonna have to push some cards back here a little bit, move stuff around, and we should be good. So, yeah, if you're in the chat, let me know. I appreciate it. Christy's in here. What's going on? Cardboard Carolina, and Joel, what's going on? Yeah, this is going to be huge. I'm estimating there's about $30,000 in resale here, probably at the low end, because I'm looking at some of the cards that I have in here. I have my cheat sheet over here. I had bought some Giannis rookies for like 30 bucks a piece, and they're like over $1,000 to $1,500 each if they come back 10. So yeah, Cello Kid's in here. What's going on? Most valuable card, I'm not really sure. I have a Charizard that's worth probably like 5 grand. Haley, what's going on? So we're gonna just go ahead and start it out. I kind of got bored trying to write down numbers as far as like what these cards would sell for. So if you guys aren't sure, just go on eBay and check. Or if I hit a big card, you guys can tell me in the chat approximately what it's worth. But I mean, uh, that's just, it takes too long to sit here and look up every single card and try to figure out what it's worth. But this is card number 1 in the set, and this is a silver prism. I got a lot of different color variants. Silver prism. I got I think a red, the purple, the blue, the pink, pulsar, all the different ones. So these were pretty cheap. These were like 30 bucks, and I believe the 10 on this goes for like 200-ish. It does look a little bit left to right on the centering. Let's see how nitpicky they were on the grading. Gem Mint 10 on the first card. Nice. The way you can tell is this border here and then this border here. This one's a little thicker. And then down here, where it kind of bows out right there, you can see how far it is from the edge. It's a little bit thicker over here, but they didn't get really nitpicky on them. I did send a ton of these off when the set first came out back in October. I bought a bunch at the store, and I got a bunch back from PSA, and they were very lenient on the grades. Colleen's in here. What's going on? I might keep a few. Probably try to sell most of the Zions and John Morants. I might keep a few. We'll see. Jorge, what's going on? The next card in the order is a blue. I think this one's a little bit better centered. So yeah, really, really nice cards. I'm going to say this is probably around 200 if it's a 10 as well. And it's an 8. Not sure what happened there. I looked these cards over pretty meticulously. Sometimes it's like a surface issue or something. Yeah, I do see something. There's like almost like if you took your finger and kind of like went like that and caused like, it's just the tiniest little indent. It's not even like anything made. Oh, there's one right here too. See that? I don't recall that being there. I wonder if PSA mishandled this card. That's the thing that can happen, is PSA can mishandle stuff, and then, you end up getting low grades. But you can see the indent, kind of like almost like somebody accidentally put their finger into it or whatever. It's pretty easy to do that with these cards, but I always check everything over, and that sucks that we got an 8, but it is what it is. It'll still sell. It's Zion. All right, next card is a purple. These purples were tough pulls, man. But I bought some collections and got all these cards. So yeah, we got a purple, and it's a mint 9. Man, what happened there? I do see a tiny little white in that back corner right there. So that's probably why that got a 9. So I think on these I was a little more lenient. Carson's in here. What's going on, Carson? Yeah, I was a little more lenient on the Zions because I knew even if it was a 9, I was gonna get good money. Pokemon for all. What's going on? Yes, there is Pokemon in here. Those are towards the end of the submission, so if you want to stick around, cool. Um, another purple and another 9. Man, they're looking like they're a little tougher on these. Yeah, that corner, maybe this corner right there, just barely a little touch. These are tough cards because if you see a little white on these corners, or like I said, when I first sent a bunch of these in to PSA, I just got tons and tons of 10s back. So it's looking like they're a little bit more strict. We got 4 pink pulsars. Hopefully we get some 10s out of these. And we got a 10. Nice. I think this one's around $190, so that's a good score. I was getting those for like 20 bucks, I think. Oh, never mind. There was only one of those. That was card 4 in the order. My bad. There was only one of those. Okay, the next card, we got Ja Morant's rookie card number 2. There are 4 of these. This is just his base card. Surprisingly, these are worth a pretty good amount of money. I remember they were like 30, 40 bucks, but they've definitely gone up. That's definitely left to right off centered. These are just tough with this with the surfaces. There's almost always little scratches or factory lines or whatever. So I was pretty nitpicky on these ones. Really hoping to get some 10s, but I'm seeing the left to right being off on this one. And it's still a 10. Nice. So they're not as nitpicky. I mean, it's not off by a ton, but you can kind of tell by that top. Still got a 10 on the Ja Morant rookie. That's going to be an easy card. He just got rookie of the year, so we're going to kind of review these a little faster just because we got multiple of those. So that's 3 10s out of 4. And our fourth one is going to be a 9. So we did get 1 9 out of 4, but that's not bad at all. And there might be a like tiny little surface issue here. That's not a big deal. Oop, there's like a little. Sometimes they have this too. Like see how there's like a little ball, almost like a little indent type thing. It's weird when they print these cards. They just there can be all kinds of issues. We got 17 people in here. If you guys don't mind hitting the like button, we do these reviews whenever we get cards back from PSA, and it's not too often, but we have so many shipments at PSA right now that we're gonna start getting in shipments every like month or so. Chad's in here. What's going on, Chad? Yeah, what's in the box? All right, we got let's see here. We got a blue. We got 1 blue. It looks like really nice card. And like I said, I don't know the exact prices on these, so if you want to check eBay and just check for yourself. We got another 9. So like I said, I was pretty meticulous about looking these over, but it seems like they're really nitpicky on these now, whereas they weren't before. Next, we have a purple. Purple, like I said, the purples are rare. At least in retail, it was really hard to get these purples in retail. It's like that's a scratch, but that's on the case. It's looking pretty solid. A little left to right, and another 9. Man, they're being a little bit harsh on these, but it's to be expected. PSA's hiring a lot of new people, and it's tough right now. So we got one more purple, I believe, and it's another 9. Man, these cards were so easy to get 10s before. Sucks. We're getting a lot of 9s, but they're still good money. I mean, these are still parallels of Ja Morant rookie cards. Draft. They're nice cards. All right, we got a Crusade. I remember I had 2 of these in a 10, and this you're looking for the centering from this right here to there, and it's looking pretty solid. And I sold my last 10s for like $95 ish, 90 bucks. So, and we got another 10. Nice. It says we got 4 of these, so we're just gonna go ahead and kind of reveal them. Another 10. All right. Gotta move some stuff here. So 2 for 2 on those pink pulsars. The Crusade card is not gonna have as much value as his base cards, but yeah, still a $100 bill hopefully. And another 10. Nice. And they might even went up. That was like months ago when I sold these. NAS is in here. What's going on? And the fourth one is a 10. So we got all 4 10s on these. And like I said, that's just going to be easy money in the bank. Because I had 2 of those before and I got like 90 bucks roughly. All right, next card is going to be a Zion. I don't even really need to look at the sheet. It looks like there's just one of them. Yeah. Zion Pink Crusade, looking pretty solid. Ah, got a 9. Dang it. I don't see the centering being that bad. Interesting. I'm not going to sit here and look them all over. I mean, I trust their grades. Vintage oddball cards, what's going on? Jack Miller, what's up? Alright, we got a John Morant, card 44. We're kind of have one card at a time. A lot of people call this the Silver Prism, but they're calling that a red. I think that's an orange. Let me see what my sheet said. Orange Prism. Yep. I had this down as an orange Prism. They put red, so they actually screwed that up. Because apparently they thought this was red, but the orange is it's like a dark orange almost. So they might have thought that I mislabeled it, and then they mislabeled it. I don't know. That's weird. But either way, it's an orange, and we got a 10 out of it. Nice. The All-American. That's weird that they would put... They've never gone against what I said, so I don't know. That was a screw-up on their end, but I'm not going to nitpick about it. All right, we got a Kobe White, who was playing very, very well around the March era when I sent all these cards off. So, really nice orange. The oranges are pretty rare. And we got a 10 on the Kobe White. Nice. Let's see. Let's go. Yeah, Travis, what's going on? 916 collector. I sent these in March, but because of the shutdown, they didn't check the order until April 23rd. So just less than about 4.5 months since they got the order. So it's pretty much right around their 100 business day estimate. All right, we got card 64 Zion. And I think we just have one. Yeah, we just have one base. Trying to look at my cheat sheet here. Yeah. And then we got a red, then we got a green, then we got a... Okay. And we got a 10 on the Zion. And I remember these were like 65 bucks earlier this year. And I sold them so fast. And now they're like... Pretty sure they're over 100 bucks. PSA is faster than Beckett. Wow. Jet is in the house. What's going on? The next one is going to be... We'll just go ahead and reveal it. Is it a green or... Let me see here. A red. The next one's a red. And we got a 10 on it. Nice. I think this was... I bought a collection and the guy had every single color variation. And I paid around like 300 bucks for the whole set. And I thought it was well worth it. And yeah. Zion cards have no value. That's funny. Brett, what's going on? Welcome. Pete, Ped's card collection. What's going on? And breaks and stuff. Alright, let's see what we got out of the green. And we got a 10. Very, very nice. The green 10. So, very cool. His prisms went down a little bit just because he didn't play great. But Jayson Dominguez, yeah. I mean, whatever you believe is what you believe, I guess. But, yeah, these are going for good money still. It went down a little bit just because he didn't play amazing. But I think once the next season starts and the Zion hype kind of comes back, there's definitely going to be a lot of hype on these cards. We got Pink Pulsar. We got 1. Okay. And another 10. Very nice. So we did pretty good on the Zions. We got the green, the pink, the red, and the base, all PSA 10s. So that's very nice. Next we have 4 John Morants. I believe this is just a base card. Or wait, no, 5 John Morants. Okay, we got 5 of these. This is just the base card. Card number 56. Nice. We got a 9. A lot of these cards, they have like tiny little dots on them. Like almost like little indents. It's very, very common on these cards. Like I said, I looked a ton of these over and I was very, very nitpicky on the ones I did choose to grade. Like this one has a tiny little touch of white right there that can just be like a little remnant. So, and we got a 10 on that one. Nice. And that one has the little dots on it too. That's weird. So, last one got a 9. That one got a 10. I'm not complaining. Let's see. Card number 3 is another 10. Nice. Nice. Alright, card number 4. Another 10. Nice. Very nice. And the fifth one, and I think the next one's going to be a color. Yeah, the next one, we got 2 purples, and then we got a red, 2 reds, and then 2 blue. Okay, it's going to be a nice little order here. Alright, the 5th one is another 10. So we got 4 out of the 5 on the John Morant rookies, I think the card number 2 is a little more valuable than this card 65. I guess it's because it's like the first one in the set. Yeah, Zion, I agree. He's not built for like a really long career. That's why I graded these cards. I'm probably gonna sell most of them just to like make a ton of money. So they do have a lot of value right now. So that's kind of all I'm interested in. All right, we got John Morant's same card, but I believe, let's see here. We got 2 purple, a red, 2 blue, 2 green, and then a silver, and then 4 pink. Okay. And we got a 9 on the purple, so did not get a 10 on that one. Yeah, what Brett said. Steven Smith, what's going on? We got 25 people in here. If you guys don't mind hitting the like button, I do appreciate it. All right. We got another 9 on the purple. Doggone it. We didn't get a single 10 on that one. But they're all probably going to get sold, so I'm not really... It's just nice to get the 10s. Next one is a red. And we got another red. Very nice. Or another 10. Our first 10 out of the colors on this card anyways. Yeah, I have bought some Tyler Hero. I actually sent a ton of those off with one of my PSA orders in the last month. But the prices have like doubled and tripled, so I'm having a hard time getting more. All right, 916 collectors in here. What's going on? All right, a blue PSA 9. So we got a 9 on the blue. Next card is another blue and another 9. We're not having good luck on these. I don't know why. I don't know what they've seen. If it's a little touch of water in the back. I mean, seems like they're, like I said, I can tell this, they're being a little bit more nitpicky. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. All right, we got the green, and we got a 10 on the green one. Nice. Very, very nice. And the next card is another green. And we got a 9 on the second one there. Like I said, it could be slight I mean, the centerings were pretty good on this, so I'm guessing it's just like a surface issue or the back corner or something that's just barely, like, see, these ones have these little dots. See these little dot indents going across? I mean, it's just so weird that, like, what is going on with these cards? And that's just how they came out of the pack, so that's probably why it got knocked down to a 9. But I mean, I sent them anyways, just to see kind of like how they would grade them. All right, next one is a silver and HM Mint 10. Which color is the most valuable? I'm not really sure. I would say the silver is probably the most, unless you're looking at the numbered cards, like greens, blues, reds, purples, oranges. I mean, they're all nice cards, but people typically like the silvers, regardless of like the rarity. They always generally bring a premium. The next one is another silver. Okay. Another 10 on the silver. Nice. Like I said, not sure on the value on these. I would guess at least 150 bucks on those, if I have to guess. And then the next one is, do we got another silver? Let me see here. Oh, we got 4 silvers on this. Or no. Hold on. Silver. Card 533. Huh. Some reason it doesn't show me the number on here, but it says I had a green, and that says I have 1 silver, but I had 2. Pink Pulsar 4. Okay, something's weird. And we got another silver. It's a 9. Pink Pulsar 4, silver 1. What the heck? Did I type that in wrong? I either typed. Okay, I think I know what happened here. Yeah, my printer ink, or not printer ink, but printer toner. It made it look like a 1, but it's actually a 4. So I do have 4 of these. All right, a 9. Okay, here we go. And the next, this would be the 4th one then. Another 9. So we got 2 9s and then 2 10s. Yeah, just tiny little surface issues. Yep, this one's got the little dot. See, it's got all those little dots on the back, like little indent dots. So weird. So that's probably why that got knocked down. Let's see if the other one had it. Yeah, there's some on the other one too. So I sent them in anyways. I mean, they're nice cards. Next we have the pink pulsar, and we got 4 of those as well. And we got a 9 on the pink pulsar. Yeah, little indent dots. Man, it was so weird how do they come like that? It's like, come on. Yeah, this one has it too, so probably a 9 again. Yep. And that one has it too. 9. It's like if it has those little flaws, yeah, they all do. They're all going to be 9s. I already know, you know what I mean? That's why they knocked these down. So at least I can see why they knocked them down. I usually don't send cards in that have like different issues with the indents and stuff like that, but these were all like, this is just how they came. I mean, so it's very annoying that they manufactured them like that. But otherwise, all of those cards would be 10s easily. How much was the estimated total for this? I'm not sure what you mean. Estimated total. Like value or... we got Blake in here. DJ B. Wells, what's going on? Yeah, usually when Chad and I go get food, I put some money in the slot machine and end up winning enough money to pay for my food usually. All right, we got a PJ Washington Jr., and this is one of the rare purples, and I don't see any indents or issues with one. So hoping for the 10 here. And we got the 10 on the PJ Washington. Nice. All right, next we're getting into some more Ja Morant's. This is his class of 2019, and it's the hollow version. PSA total for the 206 cards. I'm estimating about 30 grand on this order as far as value, if that's what you're wondering. All right. And it's a 10 on the Ja Morant. Class of 2019 hollow card. Very nice. All right, next we have his Arriving Now card. This was out of Hoops, right? And it's the winter version because it's got the little snowflakes in the background. And also, this is gold instead of being silver. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, it's a winter version. PSA 10, nice. How much did I pay to get them graded? I paid $1,800 with shipping and everything. This was back when it was like $8.50 a card or $9 a card or whatever, before they raised their prices. Here's that same card, but in the holographic. I don't think this is a winter version. I don't think the winter version even had the hollow. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a nice card. The hollow, and another 10, Ja Morant. Like I said, we got about 70 Ja Morants in here. All right. Here we go with a Rui. Oh, this was, I think, the only Rui I sent. It was a yellow, and I pulled this out of the Dollar Tree pack, and it looks pretty gem mint, so I sent it off. And it is gem mint on the Rui Hachimura yellow parallel hoops rookie card. Pretty cool card. Probably very, very low pop if anybody else has graded one of those. It's probably pretty low pop. WEN, We Need Justice. What's going on? Most expensive card from an older pack? I have no idea. Older pack from eBay. I'm not really sure. I have no idea. All right, we got a Zion Williamson. This is his hoops card. I have quite a few of these. Once again, I looked these over very meticulously for the centering and the corners and all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah. And we got a 10 on the Zion. These really went up in value. These were like, I was getting these for like $5 to $10 raw. So that's big time money right there. I resell and I collect. I do both. I resell because I have a business and this is how I make my living. But I also collect as well. So, all right, let's flip over another Zion hoops. See, we got another 10 and we got another 10. Very nice. I do have a few of these are going to be the holiday version or the winter version. I guess they call it in basketball. Another 10. So that's the winter version right there. And this is actually a purple. So it's not just a winter. The winter version is a little cheaper than the regular set. but it does have the purple hollow right there, you can see. So that does add some value to it because it's a parallel. But I'm not 100% sure on the value on these. Next we got the Ja Morant. So these are going to be the Ja Morant Hoops rookie cards. I graded a lot more than these, I think, than the Zion. And we got a 9 on the first one. Not sure what happened there. I mean, there's a tiny little dot right there, kind of like a little indent dot. Very, very tiny. I was very nitpicky on the centering on these and everything. Oh, that corner's just a touch of like that corner kind of being like not perfectly flat. So that might have been what knocked that one down. All right, next one is a 10. Very nice. And these ones, I probably paid like $3 to $5 a card on these. I remember it was insane. I bought tons of these cards. And we got another 10. Nice. So even with grading, I'm in it like $12 to $15 a card on these. So it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. All right, next we got another one. It's gonna be our fourth one. And another 10 on the Ja Morant Hoops. Really like these cards. Hoops has really gotten a lot of recognition because all the sets like Prism, Select, Optic, all those sets have become very expensive for these guys, rookie cards. So people start looking at the base Donruss and the base Hoops cards, and it's really caused the prices to come up, so it's really nice. And a yellow, and it's a 10. I did buy a yellow on this card. Totally forgot about that. Let's see here. 259. Yellow. Okay, we had one of these, and then we got 2 winters on this card, so stoked on that. That yellow is a 10. That's definitely going to have some more value than just the base card. I think I paid like 25 for that one, maybe $30. So I got a good deal on that one. All right, next we have the 2 winters. And we got a 9 on the first one. Oh, this is got the purple too. It's the purple winter. Normally that would be gold for the winter. I'm not sure what happened on that one. Is it something with the corner again? Who knows? All right, and then we got one more winter. Let's see here. Yellow Ja Morant winter. It just says Ja Morant winter. Okay. So they did. I didn't mark it correctly. So I sent these in and said they were both winter, and they did see that this one was purple and marked it as such. So I'm glad that they did that. Even if they did screw up on that one card, they did correct this one. So for some reason, this one got an 8. Not really sure what happened on that one. I mean, like I said, I was pretty nitpicky on these and looked them all over and everything. There might be a scratch on the card. I don't know. Not the end of the world. Okay, the next card we got is back to Zion. We got 4 Zion hoops cards. So that's weird. We did the hoops 258. Oh, this is card 296. So this is the other card of his. And we got a 10 on it. Nice. This is his tribute card, rookie card. So you can see that's just a base card. We got 4 of those, so that's going to be good stuff. Let's start moving these piles over a little bit so we can get more room over here. 1 second, guys. Just got to do a little bit of organizing. I need to get this table really cleaned off, but I got so many cards. All right, here we go. One of these days we're going to do it. Okay, here we go on the second one. And we got a 10. Very nice. So 2 for 2 on the Zion Tribute rookie cards. And another 10. And you get a 10. And you get a 10. So we did get 4 for 4 on the Zions. Very nice. Gonna go ahead and flip the page here and see what's up next. Looks like we got a purple variation of that card. It's just gonna have the purple basketball on it. Oh, there it is. A gem mint 10 on the purple. It's purple basketball, and then the borders are purple as well. I forgot about that. Very nice card. Can't remember what I paid for this. Maybe like $30 or something like that. So I'm pretty sure I made a good return on that one. If Prestige Blasters or Complete Blasters start selling for $70, I'm calling it quits. That's funny. Yeah, everything's expensive. The real Will, what's going on? Let's see. ST is in the house. What's going on? AB Cards, what's going on? Leave a like if you guys are excited about this. This is our first PSA return, guys, since May. All right. I sent cards in February. I got them back in May. I sent cards in March. I'm just now getting them back. Our order that got there in June, which we sent in May, just started grading. So hopefully we get that back in about another month and a half. And then the ball is really going to start rolling because we've been sending off like 400 or 500 cards a month. Usually about 2 shipments a month, maybe 3 at most. I've been sending in a PSA. So within the next couple months, we're going to be getting PSA shipments back like crazy. All right, next we got a winter, and we got a 9 on the winter. Not sure what happened. Like I said, I looked these up and down pretty darn good, but you know, can't expect. Even if you look them over really, really well, and you're like, oh, this really looks like it's good, you can still get 9s and then get some 10s. We have 10 Ja Morant hoops. 10 Ja Morant hoops. This is his tribute card. And we got a 10. Very nice. So we're probably just going to kind of flip these over. We got another 10. Got another 10. And you can see I'm getting pretty good at this grading stuff. As we are just slamming it on the PSA 10s. I think that's 6 for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 6. 7 for 7. 8 for 8. 9 for 9. And let's see if we can do 10 for 10 on the Ja Morant. And I'm not sure what that one goes for. That's probably going to be a cheaper card than his base rookie card. And we got all 10 PSA 10s on the Ja Morant. The main thing on these, I was looking at the left to right. And then the top to bottom. Sometimes the left to right's off center, and that really like takes away the IPO, and then I generally would not submit those ones. Have you ever thought about collecting football? I don't do football at all just because I don't watch football. I'm not really interested in football as a sport. I never have been. I always watched. When I was a kid, I watched baseball. I was a big Cubs fan. I like Sandberg's, the whole Cubs team. And then I got into basketball around, the time Jordan was winning championships, his first 3 championships. And then, of course, when he came back, I was there, like, glued to my TV. I mean, so I've always been into basketball and baseball. But I've never gotten into football. It's just not an interesting sport to me. Do I sell anything at auction? For me, I generally don't. I have in the past, but generally I don't, just because, yeah, it is risky, and you almost always get less for auctions than what I can just get for just doing a buy it now or best offer and just waiting for that person to come by and snag the card. All right, the next one is a yellow. We got one yellow. We got one yellow, guys. Let's hope for the best. And it's a 10 on the yellow. So, very nice on the Dollar Tree yellow. Very nice card. Next, we got some Rookie Revolution. These are Panini Revolution. I really like the Revolution set. This is like not his regular base card. It's a Rookie Revolution card. So, really nice, though. We got a couple of these, and we got a 9 on this one. I think these ones they didn't look 100% perfect. They're tough little cards, but I said anyways. And then we got one more, the same one, hopefully a 10 on the second one, and we did get a 10. This is a fractural, so that the image is different because and it'll say right on the back. I think, doesn't it say? Yeah, right down here it says fractal. Did I have that? Yeah. Trying to look at my cheat sheet here. You had one regular, one fractal. And then next we got the Donruss green and yellow laser. Ooh, this is a good card. So we opened a bunch of these packs. We got them at Walmart. They were like $5 for the jumbo packs. And you get the yellow and green laser card. And your odds of pulling a Ja Morant are like 1 in 200 packs or how many ever cards are in the set. There's probably like 250 cards. So I just broke down and bought the card out on eBay for like $45-50, which I thought was a steal. So this is a big card here, guys. The green and yellow laser. I'm guessing the pop on this is going to be very low. And the centering looked really good on it. But being how nitpicky they're being, I'm skeptical that this is going to be a 10. And it is a 9. So kind of knew it on that one. These looked like they were going to be tough cards to grade. But it's still a rare card, and I'm guessing the pop on these is going to be pretty low for the green and yellow laser. So it's still a nice card. Don't worry, that's so easy the value won't hold up. Yeah, I'm sure they won't, but I'll still get really good money for them. Percentage on tens from this submission. Yeah, I could go through and count all the cards and tell you guys on my next. We might be going like live tomorrow, and I can tell you guys if you guys stop by tomorrow how many of these, or you can go through the video and just count. But I'd say we're at least getting half of our cards back tens. So I'm gonna say at least probably 50-60%. All right, next we got, but it depends on. It's not dependent on. It's really dependent on how good you look over the cards and how nitpicky you are for what cards you're sending in. Because like I showed you on all those Prism draft cards, the backs had those little dots in them, like those little um, scan a few with PSA app for pop. Well, I can't do that while I'm recording because I'm recording on my phone, and I don't use the app or anything like that. But yeah, I can just go on PSA's website and check out the pop report on these if I really need to. All right, we got a Great Expectations Zion. This is a green laser. I think I got this in a lot or something like that. And we got a 10 on the Zion. Very nice. I had this card, or the green LeBron, and I sold it for like 90 or 100 bucks. All right, next we got another Zion. Trying to see what we're at here. Let's see. We got 2 of these, and then we got Optic. Ooh, we got 5 Optic Zions. Holy crap. So this is just the base. I opened a ton of these Donruss packs if you guys were watching my channel earlier this year. And these were almost always off-centered, these regular Donruss cards, so I didn't like send any of them into PSA, but through my stacks and stacks of these cards, I was able to find 2 that looked really, really good. So those were the only ones I had submitted to PSA on the base Donruss. And we got a 10 on it. Very nice. So yeah, you're generally going to see off-centering on these Donruss cards. It really sucks, but that's just how they come out of the packs. And then our second one is another 10. So we were 100% on our estimates on these ones. It looks like there's a tiny little extra remnant there on the card. Sometimes that happens. Instant pop report. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't have the PSA app though on my phone. That's a good knowledge though. All right, next we have the Optic Zions. I think I was paying around $55 to $60 for these, and then the price kind of like fluctuated and stuff like that. Guys selling a no-name Zion and Poshmark. I wouldn't buy it. All right, next we have 5 of these. Hopefully we get some more 10s. I think once again I was pretty nitpicky on the ones I picked out as far as the centering. And we got a 10 on it. Nice. I think I had one seller that sent me one or something, and it wasn't centered, and their picture showed a centered one or something, and I don't know if I sent it back or what happened, but all right, we got the second one here and another 10. I think these were around $250. I did check these a few days back, and they were around $250, so about 5 times my money on these. Not too bad. And we got another 10. Nice. Really nice optics. Like I said, with the season being over and he didn't play great in the bubble, these prices did come down some, but I think once next season starts and the kind of the hype comes back for Zion, and if he comes out of the gate playing well, these cards will go back up. But you know, $250 is still a good price. And we got another one. So I think we're, what are we, 4 for 4 on the Zion optics, and we were 2 out of 2 on the Donruss, so we're doing quite well on the Zion cards today. And then this one is card, the 5th one we have. We did get a 9. We did get a 9. There might have been a tiny little blemish on the card. Centering looks pretty good. I would say it's within 10 centering. Like I said, no matter how good you are, you can't be 100%, but we were 80% on that. So how long were these at PSA? Well, they checked them in April 23rd, so about 4.5 months before they got done with them. All right, we got the Ja Morant. We have 3 Optic Ja Morants. And then, ooh, we got 2 blue, and then we got 3 pink. Oh, this is nice, guys. This is nice. Yeah, it's a 100-day turnaround right now at PSA for these bulk orders. The Yeah, it's 100 business days, which is basically 20 weeks. So they got them done in time for sure. It just takes a little while for them to check in, and then there's that whole shutdown that happens, so that kind of screwed them. All right, these I think are around 225, 235, somewhere in there. And we got another 10. Nice. But they might have went up a little bit, you know, because you got Rookie of the Year, but I'm not sure. I haven't checked for a few days on these ones, but really nice. So we got another 10 on the Ja Morant. Very nice. Yeah, I'm excited about this. I basically have about 70 or so Ja Morants in this order, and like 25 or more Zion's in this order. And we still haven't hit the good stuff. We got Giannis rookies in here. We got Luka Doncic rookies in here. Trae Young, uh, Jayson Tatum. I mean, we got some really good stuff in here. Yeah, 916 collector. Probably by the end of the weekend, most of these are going to be up on my. Oh man, my phone wasn't charging. On my. They're going to be up on my eBay. So, yeah. And we got another 10. Nice. So we were 100% on the Ja Morant. Like I said, when I bought these, I was very nitpicky about the sellers looking the cards and making sure they had that good centering, because that's really the key. And we got all 10s except for one on the one Zion. Next we have the Ja Morant blue velocities, I believe. Is it the blue? Yeah, 2 blues and then 3. The blue velocities are really nice, and they're nice cards to get. I'm not sure on the value or like the multiplier on these. So if that Ja Morant base is like 235, these are probably gonna be at minimum like $500 if I had to guess. And we got a 10. That is awesome. Now these were extremely tough to find centered. They were all off on the center. The bottoms were always skinnier than the top, and even this one you can see is a little off centered, but I was just hoping they would be lenient, and they were, and that is a big card. I'm definitely bullish on Ja Morant. I think he's going to be good in the long term, so that's a really nice card. And then we have a second blue velocity, and another 10. We were 100% on these. That is freaking awesome, man. And I mean, I would literally look at like 20 of these, and maybe I would find one that was like, okay, this might be good enough centered. They're tough, so I can't imagine the pop on these is it's going to be really really high for the 10s unless PSA is being very, very lenient. The Real Will, what's going on? He said, simple design cards, grade easy. Yeah, oh, what is that on the back? It's got like a little something right there. I don't know if I missed that or what the heck. But these are the pinks. These were not cheap, guys. Even when these came down in price, they're hovering around $100 a piece raw. So I don't know what the 10s on these would go for, but and we got a 10. Nice on the pink Ja Morant. Hyper pink, man. Heck yes. These, like I said, these were not cheap at all. They were like 100 to 125 bucks a piece is what I paid. And they're going to go for probably a pretty good amount more than the base. I'm guessing these are probably at least 3x on the base, so like 750 bucks, something like that. I don't know. That's just a guess, though. You know, sometimes people price stuff a little bit weird on eBay. And another 10. Very, very nice. I was very kind of mad at myself. I picked a couple up and I kind of paid a lot for them, and I was like, did I screw up? And the price came down, but with these being PSA 10s, I'm gonna make a ton of money on these ones. So hopefully on the next pink, let's see what we got. And 3 for 3, man. So the pinks and the blues, I was batting 100%. Did we get, yeah, every single Ja Morant optic, we got a PSA 10. That is insane. So yeah, you gotta look at the surfaces on these, see if there's any like flaws on the print quality. This one almost looks like it has like a line going through it, but it's like not like a regular like line. I don't know. It's just in the background. But very, very nice. Batting 100% on those. Next, we got the yellow Ja Morant. Looks like we got 7. Card number 2, we got 7 of these, and we got 7 of the other ones. And we got a 10. So these are the Dollar Tree yellows. I did open some Dollar Tree packs. I got very, very lucky. I pulled a few, but then I just bought a bunch of them on eBay because they were like $3 to $5 a piece. They were very cheap there when the markets were flooded with these. And another 10. So 2 for 2. We are... how many 10s in a row have we gotten? We haven't got a single 9 since that one Zion. We are at 10 10s in a row right now. Let's see what we got for the third one here. We are 11 10s in a row. 12 10s in a row. Just going to kind of try to keep track here. We got our first 9 there. A little touchy on the corners, perhaps. But I'm not complaining. I always look at the blue board at the top, and a lot of times there's little white nicks and stuff. Oh, that's just how they come out of the... This one has the tiniest little one, but, I mean, some of them are a little bit worse. Those ones I just didn't send in. All right, so we got another 10. So 4, 5, that's 6. So we got one more of these, and then we got 7 of the base. And we got a 10. So we got 6 for 7 on those. And this is where it's going to get fun, guys, because we got some color variants on this card here, and they are all numbered cards. So there's going to be some big money here. And we got a 10. I really like this card. I really like the Panini Absolute card. Just a cool design. It's got the gold right there. It's got the gold stamp. It's nice borders. It's just a really nice card. I bought, like I said, quite a few of these, and I was very nitpicky about the ones I did send in because I wanted to get, I wanted to get 10s. That one's got just the tiniest touch of white on that corner, but it still got a 10. I've kind of learned how, if it's not good enough or if it's good enough. All right, let's see how we did. We did get a 9 on that one. You're still never going to bat 100%. It's just the way it is. I'm still batting like 80-90% on these draws, so like that one's got just the tiniest little touch. And we got a 9 on that one as well. I got cocky, guys. Never get cocky with PSA. Oh man, this one looks good. This one definitely looks good. Ah, dang it. It could have been just the tiniest little scratch or something. You know what it was? These gold, you probably can't even see it, but there's almost like the tiniest little line going through some of these gold stamps. And that caused me to not send some of them in. I was like, ah, man, why is there a little, like, almost like a factory line on these? Really annoying, but... Oh, we did get a 10 on that one. Nice. So what did we get? 3 9s in a row, and we got 1, 2, 3 10s. So we're still batting 50% on these. And then our last one here is going to be a 10. So we did get 4 for 7, so that is not too bad on those. All right, now we have card number 1 on the Zion. Okay, this is a Zion. Yeah, I didn't get too many of the... This might have been one I pulled from the Dollar Tree pack myself. And we got a 10 on it. Nice. Alrighty. So how many cards are we even... We're not even... I don't think we're even halfway in here, guys. This is going to be a long order. Definitely well worth it. These cards I've been waiting for months. Alright, next we have the color variant. Or no, this is card 16. My bad. We do have one base Zion here. And it's a 9er. Not sure what happened there. But we got a 9. Alright, now we're getting into the color variants. You can see there's like, they put it like, almost like a cover over the card, like a plastic cover. These ones do have the thicker, slightly thicker cases because the cards are a little thicker cardstock. They're like a 55 cardstock or whatever they are. Cases are a little bit thicker. But this is a red out of 199. I want to say I paid $60 for this, something like that. These are very, very sensitive cards. So I think the 10s on these are going to be very, very tough. You can almost see like a little bit of white there. A lot of times the corners are a little nicked up or they're a little bit pushed. These are tough cards, so I'm not, not expecting big money. But it was kind of a gamble. It was a numbered card, so I knew, being that it's a numbered and a limited card, there's going to be far and few between of these out there. So I can kind of name my price a little bit more on these. So I'm thinking a 9 on this one. An 8. So I knew they were going to kind of be really nitpick. And I think there might have been like a little surface scratch right there. So, yeah, these are going to be tough, guys. And especially these borders on the back, the blue borders and everything. So that was kind of a fail. But, I mean, it's, you take gambles here and there. You got to kind of diversify, and that's kind of what I did. This one, you can almost see a touch on that corner. This is the John Morant red out of 199. I think I have like 3 of these. Let's see. Where are we at on this sheet here? Yeah, we got 3 reds. So I have 1.5% of the population on this card. And we got a 9. All right. So 9's actually good on this, I'm thinking. And like I said, I think with these thicker cards and just they look very, very tough to grade. But I was very picky about, oh my God, what the heck happened with this? Card got damaged on the side. I don't know how that happened. See that, guys, how it's pushed out right there? That wasn't like that when I sent it in. I've actually seen that happen with cards before like this, and then they grade them. Ah, man. And it got a 9. Dang it. I'm going to have to point that out when I sell it. That sucks. Because something happened there when they were probably encasing it or whatever. Ah, man. Frustrating, guys. Frustrating. Are we even going to get 110 out of these darn things? It's probably another 9. Yeah. Dang it. These were tough. This was a learning experience. I liked the way these looked because they were colors and they were numbered and all that kind of stuff. But they're probably still worth a pretty good amount of money. This one is an orange, so it's numbered out of 75. I think I have 2 of these. So I have like 2.5% of the population, something like that. Ah, we got an 8 on that one. Man. God bless it. All right, let's see what the next one is. I was excited about these cards just because they're rare and whatnot. I don't remember what I paid for these, 30, 40 bucks a piece. All right, let's see what the next one is here. And we got a 9. So we didn't get a single 10 on these color variants. Like I said, that was definitely a learning experience for me. Probably not going to do that next time. Really what I've learned is the base card is really like the card that people want and the card that's like so easy to sell. And a lot of times you'll make more money just buying the like more of the base card than trying to go after like the rare color variants and then the numbered cards and stuff. So that's kind of my strategy moving forward. But you know, I just thought the cards were cool. They were numbered. There's a challenge there. 509 cards. That's an oof. Yeah. Nice John Morant picture there. That's the one where he's dunking over Kevin Love. That's a sick image. All right, we got. Oh my God! Hold the phone, guys. So I pulled this in a Panini pack that I got at I think Walmart. I got very, very, very lucky. Should get them graded if they're off-centered. It depends on how off-centered they are, how valuable the card is, so on and so forth. There's too many factors to tell you what to do. Randolph, thanks for the question though. This is the green Prism Zion. I think the base is around $600 right now, so I'm not sure on the green. I gotta guess it's like over 1,000. I can tell this one's top to bottom because when that's a little skinnier up there. It's off center, and then it's off center. This skinnier board over here. So I'm guessing this is a PSA 9. But I did pull this out of a pack, and it was pretty insane when I did. I think these were going for 150 or so when I pulled this. So I'm thinking a 9. This is off-centered, but I still graded it. Going with Randolph's question there. It just depends on the card, and this was a high dollar card, so I just said screw it, I'm grading it. And that's probably a 9. And it's a mint 9. So just as I guessed on that one, I'm still happy with that. That's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It doesn't look like a 10 because it's off-centered, but still a sick card. And then we got the John Morant base Prism rookie. We got 4 of these guys, 4 of them. So super sick on these ones. And I was pretty nitpick on these ones. This is maybe tad bit off-centered. Yeah, that top to bottom. It's probably a 9, but yeah, still a nice card. John Morant, Rookie of the Year. Like I said, I shipped in a ton of these John Morant rookie cards, and I definitely made the right move on that. Another one that's looking tiny bit off-centered. And we got a 10 on it. Nice. Not sure on the price on this. You guys can check if you want. But yeah, the Prism is the go-to rookie card for a player. So as John Morant goes up in price or goes down or whatever, this is going to be the card to get right here. So they are worth a pretty good amount of money, I'm assuming. And they might even actually be undervalued right now. I don't know. Another gem mint 10 on the John Morant. Sweet. I think I paid around $40 for these, $45 for these at the time. That's what they're going for, raw. So I probably made at least 10 times my money on these. And then this one looking pretty decent. We got a 9 on that one. Not sure what happened. That top border might be a little thick. That might have been what done it. I don't know. But 2 9s and two 10s. I'm happy with that. Might end up keeping one of those just to kind of hang on to it, insurance, because I do believe in John Morant. I don't know why I sent this one, but it's a DeAndre Hunter. It's probably still worth a decent amount because it's a Prism rookie, and it's a 9. So probably I don't know, top to bottom something on there. Who knows? Pretty much any of these players, you sent their Prism rookies out, and they're gonna have value because people are gonna speculate on them and invest. And I think when I sent this off, these were going for like $35 raw. Kobe White had just finished up playing very well for a month. So this could have a good value. I'm not sure on currently, but once the Bulls start back up, and I think they're getting a new coach, so hopefully their team really picks it up and a spike in this card for sure. And we got a 10 on the Kobe White. Very nice. Not sure on the current value, but my guess is that's going to be going up. Oh my God, we got some Giannis cards, guys. Giannis cards were going up back in February when I picked these up, and I think I paid around $30 to $35 for these cards, which by today's prices is very, very low. And at the time, it looked like I paid, a little under market, but like I paid more than obviously they were going for prior to that. But with his hoops cards blowing up, his Prism, like all of his cards went up in price, and I decided to go after some of his Panini and his Prestige rookie cards. I looked this one up today, and it was going for about $700 to $750 in a PSA 10. That is not a bad return on a $30 investment. 916 Collector asked, did you ever send in the Pascal? Yes, I did send in the Pascal Siakam. That's at PSA right now. That order is being graded. Hoping to get it back in about a month. I did send that in economy, so it should be a little bit faster. They did mark it as starting on the grading within like 2 or 3 weeks of showing up. So hopefully I'll be getting those back. I think that card's around $2,000 now. Last time I checked, and Siakam, of course, they're doing very well. I think they're tied right now with the Celtics. So, all right, Giannis, $750 card right here, $30 investment. Can we do it? Oh, we got a 9. Doggone it. These were very, very tough. I could tell just by the black borders, the corners. Perhaps there was a surface issue. I mean, the red borders on the back. I was pretty nitpicky about these, and I thought this was pretty 10 worthy. But even a 9, this is probably a couple $100, I'm assuming. So that's still a good card. That might go into my personal collection because Giannis cards are just going up and up and up and up. Next we have his Panini base, and this another tough card. Yeah, I do know of Steve Nash. Did you guys know of Steve Nash? What happened with Steve Nash? Yeah, that was a crazy opening. 916 Collector. That Prism box I bought for $75 and pulled that Siakam silver and the base and the Colin Sexton, I believe. Yeah, really nice looking card. I was nitpicky about these. A lot of these have chipping and nicks in the corners and all kinds of stuff. So this card looks pretty good. These are going for about $1,200 to $1,500. So this is a big card. And I paid about the same for this as I did on the Prestige card. So, but they were very nitpicky on that, giving that a 9. I don't know if there was just a centering issue or something I didn't see, but we got another 9 on that. And I'm guessing this one's like, I don't know, 300 maybe. Maybe it's even more than that. Who knows? That's still a big card. I still made at least times my money. Looks like I got 3 of these. I thought I only had 2 of them. So these were the only 4 Giannis cards I was able to pick up back in February. It really sucks, but yeah, just bidding on them and just getting outbid and trying to find ones that were very nice looking. I mean, these all look very, very, very good. I'm sure if you looked at some of the PSA 10s on eBay, these look pretty pretty good. I mean, I've seen a tiny little white dot in that corner, and it's got the typical chipping along the top, but it's not horrible, and the front looks very, very nice. It's probably another 9, but still a good multiplier. Ah, we got an 8. Man, they were that's way too nitpicky on that. No doubt about it, that's way too nitpicky of a grade. I mean, if you look, I mean, look at the corners, look at the edges. I mean, that is not an 8. Yeah, you do have that little chipping along the top. That's just how the cards come out of the pack, though, and that's pretty minimal compared to a lot of these cards. So that's a misgrade in my opinion. Patriots cards, what's going on? Steve Nash is your dad. That's funny. That's awesome, if it's true. All right. Next we have same card. I can't believe they were so nitpicky on those. I mean, I was very nitpicky on these on the ones I selected. I was really hoping for a 10 because they're like $1,200 to $1,500. But we'll see how we did here, guys. This is our final one. We got another 9. So these Giannis cards were tough cards. And I really nitpicked on the ones that I picked out. So I think the grader was just a little too nitpicky on those, in my opinion. Because those cards out of the pack, those were like pack fresh, perfect looking cards. Next we have and he's been playing well, Michael Porter Jr., Silver Prism, and this one had a little touch in the corner, and I knew this one probably wasn't going to come back at 10. I think I paid around $50 for it at the time, but they have gone up, of course, and I was thinking a PSA 9 on this one, and we got a 9 on it, so I was correct on that one. Silver Prism, rookie card, Michael Porter Jr. That's a nice one. Probably just sell that one. Next, we got a Jayson Tatum. So we're getting into our Jayson Tatums. I think we did an opening and I pulled this card. Got it at Walmart for like $10 for the box. This is his Prestige or Essentials, Panini Essentials. I like these Essentials cards. They're putting them in Chronicles now, but really nice. Got that bronze background. Jayson Tatum. Not sure on the value on these, but obviously he's definitely gone up in value. And we got a 10 on it. Nice. So we struck out on the Giannis, but we got a Jayson Tatum PSA 10 right there. So very nice. Next we have a Panini Revolution. And this is a groove version. It's got the different background there. So very nice. And these have definitely gone up as well. And we got a 9 on the Revolution. So it will tell you right there. It says groove. So that's a groove variant. Next we have a Jayson Tatum. These backs are really tough on these cards. And this is a red and yellow variation of his rookie card. I think I was only able to get a few Jayson Tatum rookie cards at that time, which sucks because they really went up in price. But Jayson Tatum, let's see what we have here. And we got a 10 on the Jayson Tatum. Very nice. That one might go into the collection because I like that optic one. Very nice. And this one looks just as good. So hopefully another 10 on this one. Yeah, looks pretty shiny and good. And another 10 on the Tatum. You guys have any idea on the price on these? Let me know in the chat. Optic Jayson Tatum. I can't imagine that's got to be a good card. I mean, that's got to be up there in the big time money. I don't know if the red and yellow is going to be worth more than the base. Sometimes it's worth less, oddly enough. Next we have a Trae Young. I remember buying a bunch of Trae Young. This is his base select rookie card. What was I paying for these? Like $20, $30, something like that. I got them for pretty cheap. I think he's going to be going up in price here this year. So Trae Young select. Of course, his prisms were pretty expensive, so I picked up his select rookie cards, and we got a 9. Sometimes in the left or right, and if you check right here and then right there, that's how you tell left or right on those. But it might have a little corner, so kind of like a little push right there. A little not flat enough. This one looks better on the back. Back looks centered. Front looks centered. I was pretty nitpicky on the surfaces, so hoping for a 10 on this one. And we did get a 10 on the Trae Young. Very nice. So that's a nice card right there. Stoked to have that one in the collection. All right, next we have, this is number 21. It does say it's a prism. Okay, this is a freshman phenom silver prism. This one will probably be going up for sale. Let's see if we got a 10. And we got a 10. Not sure how big that card is. It is a silver, but it is the insert card. Freshman phenom. Really nice card. Gem at 10. Like I said, this order is getting kind of better as it goes. Cards of the Land asks about baseball cards. Yes, we do have some baseball cards in here. Some Topps 2020 from the Series 1. Those are coming up here pretty shortly. Yeah, MGP. Michael Porter Jr. probably go up. Noah said, yeah, it's quite possible. HB, what's going on? Next, we have a kind of a weird card. This is what, Diamond Kings or Rookie Kings, and it is the press proof stamped card. So, was it numbered? I don't think it was numbered. Still a pretty cool looking card. So I got it for pretty cheap. I think I got it in a lot. Ooh, it does have a touch of white on that bottom right corner, so I might definitely knock it down to a 9. Yeah, we got knocked down to a 9. I'll show you guys right. I mean, just a tiny touch of white on that, just to show you kind of how nitpicked they can be sometimes. We got his, looks like his base Revolutions card. This was like $5-10. Oh, this is a Chinese New Year. Does it have the stamp? Oh yeah, it says have a stamp right there, New Year. They have them in different spots on different cards. Really nice. Got that red foil. Trae Young, Chinese New Year. And it's a mint 9. So we did not get I can see a touch on that corner. So I'm not sure if that happened before or after I sent it in. Luka Doncic was really, really going up back in, and obviously his prices have just multiplied 10 times over since I sent these off in February. But I did pick up a lot of his status rookie cards because these were like $15 a piece, maybe $20 at most. And then you got the kind of the layup shot version, which came, I don't know if that was Walmart, and then Target had a different one or vice versa. And then there's different color variants on these. But these, for the most part, I paid like $15 for them. And we got a 7, so they seemed, oh my, what the heck did they do? That was not on the card, I know for a fact. Look at that, like, it got really badly, like, indented. Something happened there. That was not like that when I sent it off. I mean, I looked these surfaces over pretty meticulously for scratches, factory lines, and that's just, like, so blatantly obvious. Not happy about that one, especially because these Luka Doncic cards are pretty valuable. This is an orange variant, so if we get a 10 on this, this will definitely, cheer me up a little bit. Because the orange is going to be more rare than the base. And we got a 10 on it. Nice. Very nice. We Need Justice at over $1,800. I'm not sure what that would have been. When did PSA charge you for this order? They should be charging my credit card as soon as they ship them back to you. That's when they charge you. So, and yes, this order was like $1,856. Ooh, we got a Trae Young kind of in there randomly. That's weird. We got a Trae Young green. These were like $5 to $10. I don't see any surface indentations there. And we got a 10 on the Trae Young. Very nice. I'll probably sell the status ones off, just because kind of the key cards you want are Optic and Status and Prism and stuff like that. We got 50 people in here, guys. That's a new record. If you guys don't mind leaving a like, we got 20 likes on the video. This is my first PSA order return since May. And we're going to be doing these pretty regularly. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Have your push bell on. We go out, we hunt for cards, we do openings on the channel, and we do these PSA returns. Like I said, we're going to be probably doing about 2 a month here pretty soon. Blake is still in here. Appreciate you staying in. So we got, this is his dunk card or whatever. Like I said, there's the layup card and dunk card. One came from Walmart, I believe one came from Target. Hopefully we get a 10 here. And we got a 10 on the Doncic. I'm not 100% sure how valuable the status cards are, but any Luka Doncic rookie card This one I can already see the back is left to right on this one. I did buy some Doncic optics, and I have a blue, and I've got some shock ones in here. And these are big cards. I think I looked this one up and it was around $750. This one is top to bottom centering, so I sent it in anyways. It's probably a 9. I want to say the 9s were, I don't know, a few hundred, $300 somewhere in there. Let's see, it's probably a 9. We got a 10. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. That's a big card, guys. This is like 700, I want to say $750 when I checked a few days ago. That definitely has, look at that bottom border. It's a little thicker down there. That definitely was deserving of a 9, but they gave us a 10. That is awesome. Yeah, middle-aged sneaks. Yeah, damaged. It sucks when they damage a card, but it's just kind of part of the, just, I've learned to live with it over the years because it's, you know, you're making so much, I'm making so much money off of this order, it's not even funny. So complaining about a couple cards that got a little nicked or a little finger imprint, it's just not worth my time. PSA liked it a little thick. It's like, that's funny. Captain Kron said delicious. Yeah, that is insane. And this one looks even better than the last one. So might put one of these in my PC. I'm not sure. Everyone's saying that Luka Doncic cards are going to be going up. I mean, he's only on his 2nd year, and look how good he's done. Triple doubles. I mean, the guy's just freaking nuts. Super good player. So yeah, people are definitely investing in these cards. So I might have to hang on to a few of these, but and then they give that one a 9. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. That's definitely not as bad on the top to bottom as the last one was. Just give you guys kind of a little like comparison there. I don't know how they could have gave that one a 9 and the other one a 10. Oh, that's kind of funny. But it's still good money. MVP in the next 3 years. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, hopefully he wins an MVP. So those were just the base Luka Doncic cards, guys. I gotta flip a page over here. Catch up to where I'm at. Let's see here. Yeah, we got one blue Velocity, which I paid, I think, between $100 and $150 for this card. 100 to 150. Yeah, I bought all these cards raw. I didn't buy them graded or anything. I bought this for 100, 150 raw. I remember being like, ooh, that's a lot to pay for it. And this card's going for like over $3 grand right now in a 10. This might be one of the biggest cards in the order, guys. Oh God. If this is a 10, I mean, I looked and it was really like potentially even like $3,500 for this card. It is a big card. And like I said, those base I was paying like 30, was it like $20, $30 for the base optic, and this one was over 100. This was probably like 4 times, but this is big money. Cross your fingers, everyone. Everyone cross your fingers in the chat. If I can see some fingers crossed in the chat, I will reveal the grade. This looked very good. I looked at the photos. I can't remember. I don't think there was any surface issues. Everything's looked pretty sharp. Typical of the optic, you can see like a factory line on the back. But yeah, $100 into over $3 grand. Let's see if we did it, guys. Oh my God, we got a 9. I'm Peter Griffin on the ground by the mailbox. That one stings, man. This looked really good. It's still a big, I mean, it's still a big card. I don't know the exact value on a 9 on this, but yeah, even if it's $1 grand, I still made 10 times my money. Dang it. Next, we got the Shock. I was paying about $50 for these, $45 to $50 at the time, and these were tough. We need justice. Thanks for the fingers crossed, Blake and Noah. These are infamous for having like factory lines going through them and stuff, and these looked pretty good. I was real nitpicky on the centering on these and so on and so forth. What I looked these up on the price. I think there were 1,800, 1,500, somewhere up there. They're a pretty expensive card, and definitely a good investment on $50. So yeah, let's see if we got any 10s on the Optic Shock Lukas. Ah, we got a 9 again. Man, that is tough. So we've got 110 out of these. You can see how tough these are, guys. I mean, I was very, very tough on the ones that I picked out on the centering, on the surface. I mean, this was back in February when you get these like all day long for 50, $55. And this one, yeah, looking very nice. I mean, nice looking card. Big, big, big money right now, especially when the PSA 9 to 10 price is such a big, big jump. Um, let's see if we got 110 on the shot, guys. Ah, we got a 9. So we got 4 out of 5 nines on the Lukas. That's the thing with Optic guys is they're just so so tough. People think they're just like easy grades, and like I said, they're almost always off centered. There's printing factory lines. There's just so many issues with these, and I was very very nitpicky on these. And somehow we got a 10 out of that one, which it looks like a 9 on the centering. But yeah, we got 110. Where do I look to find out what a card's worth? I just go on eBay and check the solds and everything. Crack and resubmit. Yeah, some people do that, but with it, I mean, I sent these off 6 months ago, guys. So you wait 6 months to get a card back, and then you get it back, and then now I gotta spend a bunch of money to resubmit it just to try to get a higher grade. I don't know. It just isn't something I typically do. Um, just it is what it is. I mean, they do look really good, but and I'm sure obviously if you can get a 9 and turn it into a 10, you could talk about $1,000, difference in price probably. But it's just too much of a pain at this point. All right, we got a Trey Young Optic. I was getting these for like 10 to $15. A little off center top to bottom, but I mean that Luka got the 10. It's about the same centering, so we got a 9 on it. It's just, I'm telling you, man, these optics are not easy. Of course, we got on those John Morants and those Zions, we did really, really well. I think you got to get them when they're on the market, like when the card's like brand new, right on the market, and then just, I mean, even still, this one looks really, really good though. Centering looks really good on this one. Pulled the MPJ shock in the factory lines. Yeah, I hate it. All right, hopefully we get a 10 on this Trey Young. This would be a nice one for the PC. We got another 9. It's just, come on, PSA. It's like I feel like we didn't have a great grader on this. I'm not nitpicking here, but yeah. See, even like some of the factory, like the lines, you'll see like a line going through. It's not even like one of the ones where it's like a whole section's missing, but everything otherwise the centering and everything else is good. So, and another 9. It's just, let's go to PSA and kick them. They got millions of cards there. It's crazy. My buddy Brett just informed me. He's probably watching the video right now. Some of the graders that are group submissions that are sending just tons and tons of cards to them, they're actually getting the cards back, and PSA is not even grading them. They're just sending them their cards back, which is pretty messed up. But that's gonna fast track all the cards for like people like us that are just grading cards ourselves. This is from the Goodwin Champions. It's obviously not licensed or anything. Just got Jordan there in a tuxedo, but just one for my Jordan collection. Opened it in a box. It's looked very gemmy, so I figured it was worth it just to slab it and put it in the collection. And we did get a 10 out of it. Michael Jordan, nice. Goodwin Champion. Upper Deck. It's really the only Upper Deck product I know of that I buy. It's the Goodwin Champions. Next, we have a random Zion School Colors Panini. I was finding these boxes all day long. End of last year for $20 at Walmart, Target, wherever. Just all over the place, and definitely went up in value. Last time I got these back from PSA, I think they were like $60 and a 10, somewhere around there, but probably up from that point. So, and we got a 10 on the School Colors Zion, and I decided not to send a lot of them in just because they had too much chipping along the edge. So that one was a good one. All right, if you guys have hung around for baseball, we do have some baseball coming up here. Not a ton of baseball, but we do have some good baseball here. And then to finish it out, we're going to have some Pokemon cards. I bought this on a whim. It's a Bryce Harper rookie card. It is numbered out of 309, so it is a short print rookie card of Bryce Harper. It is his pro debut card of him throwing there, and I believe this is like a a Walmart blue sparkle or something they call it. It's got the blue stand. It's really, really nice looking card. And I went on eBay and I looked at some 10s, and one of the 10s had like a bunch of white in the corner. I was like, oh my God, they give that a 10. And I looked at mine. I'm like, okay, mine looks way better than that. So I did pay around $100 for this card. So it was, for me, it was like a bigger risk. But I was like, Bryce Harper, great player. Um, Kind of a hothead. He got kicked out of the game the other day. Oh man. Uh, but hopefully we get a 10 out of it. But I felt like they were going to be nitpick and give it a 9. They gave it a 9. See, there was a 10 on eBay and it looked better. It looked worse than this one. I mean, it sucks that PSA is they're inconsistent on their grading. Because that looked like a really good card. But it's still a Bryce Harper rookie card, and it's still numbered, and it's rare and stuff like that. So, still a nice one. Not sure if I'll throw that out and just put a crazy price on it and see if I sell it. Luis Arias, I was getting like $35 for these rookie cards earlier this year, and I had a few more sitting around, so I sent it in. I was selling these for more and easier than I was selling the Tatis. That tells you anything. So I assume it's probably gone down a little bit, but yeah, he hasn't done much this year. Luis Arias, we got a 10. Very nice. These Chrome updates, they graded very, very well. And we got one more. We'll go ahead and take a look. And we got another 10. So just like earlier this year, we got just 10s all day long. I'm going to take a swig of my water so I don't end up losing my voice here. Been going for an hour and 20 minutes. This is crazy. I bought this Tatis when it was like $20, $25. The only thing that's kind of weird about these metallic, you can see part of the remnants on the back of the card of that metallic sparkle, and I was curious as to see how that would affect the overall grade, if that would like knock down from the surface of the grade, because everything else about the card, the corners and everything looked like 9.5. So kind of just curious, because I did send a few more of these off. I bought a few when his card started going up. I started buying these because his base Topps rookie like tripled in price overnight, but these hovered at about the same price for a few weeks, so I was able to snag a few more up. We got an 8 on it. See, I think they detracted from the value with that sparkle on the back, which really sucks. But still, it's a Tatis. These cards have gone up. The sparkle looks a little bit off because it's covering up part of the. I think it's supposed to be down a little bit, but I really like these cards. These were fun to pull, and these you only get 5 in a box, and there's like 200 cards in the set, so your odds of pulling one of those aren't very good. All right, we're on to the base cards. We got Aquino, we got Alvarez, we got Lux, and we got Bo Bichette, and I got 4 of each. Of course, Aquino hasn't done much, but I seen one of these on eBay yesterday, and it was at $36, and it still had time left, so I can still get money out of these Aquinos. And if you want to buy him to speculate whether or not he's going to play well again and they go up in price or whatever. But we got a 10 on the Aquino. Very nice. Yeah, I did get robbed on the Harper middle-aged. I feel like I've got robbed on some of these cards for sure. But you're going to get robbed on some, and then other ones, they're lenient on it. For instance, that Luka base, that should have been a 9. They gave it a 10. Aquino number 2 is a 10, and I was pretty nitpick on these. I mean, I always look at the bottom, see if there's like too much white on that corner, if there's a little bend up on one of the corners. These paper cards are tough, and I'm pretty nitpicky on the ones I send in. And we got another 10 on the Aquino, so we got 3 for 3. Like I said, if I get $30 a piece for these, the grading was like $9 a card. I'm still making money on them. Nice. 4 for 4 on the Aquinos. Hopefully do just as well on the Bo Bichettes. These Bo Bichettes I think are around $100 right now. So if we can get all these back. And I've been buying more of these. These were like $5 a card. And I remember at that time I'm like, I should just go on eBay and buy a bunch of them for like $5. But I was like, is that gonna come down? And now they're like $8 to $10 a card. So, but I'm picking up more of these. Yeah. For $100 for PSA 10 for a card you can get for $10. Definitely worth it on these. But out of this order, I sent 4 of these in. That's how many I had that were looking pretty gemmy. And we got our first 9. Does has like the tiniest touch of white on that corner. So that might have been what knocked that one. Like I said, you're never going to be 100% on these. And we got another 10. I mean, let's look at all 4 of these. So let's run some numbers here just to give you guys an idea about this here. So we graded 4 Bobachettes. Let's say we paid $5 a card. We paid $20 for the cards. We paid $9 a card to grade, so that's another $36. So we're in $56, and we have 3 10s, which is worth $300. And let's just call the 9 like $20. Just keep that's $320 from a $56 investment. So I mean it's kind of a no-brainer. All right, next we have the Jordans. We got 4 Jordans. Of course, he got injured and is not playing the rest of the season, so that was kind of a bummer. I think these were around $55 a piece, if I remember. I just checked the other day. They're still $55 a piece, and these were around $4 or $5 mark back then. We got 2 for 2. If you weren't around, I opened a lot of Series 1. This one maybe has a tiny touch on that corner. And it did get a 9. See, I knew they were going to be real nitpicky, but 3 out of 4. Hopefully 3 out of 4. Or I should say 2 out of 3. Hopefully 3 out of 4. And it was. So we did 3 out of 4. The Keno we did the best time. We got all 4 out of 4 on those. And the Gavin Lux I think is around $65 right now. So he just hit a couple homers the other day. And he got a 9. Doggone it. This one has a little darker on the borders, around the edges. So hopefully the other 3 are all 10s. We got a 10. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you guys have been here this long, that's awesome. I know I do the basketball, and then I'm jumping onto the baseball, and then I'm jumping onto the Pokemon. So we have lost some people in the chat. Seems like people want to see the basketball for sure. And we got a 10. But that's the nice thing about these shipments is I try to organize them. So that way if somebody wants to come in just for the baseball, they can just skip to the baseball. Somebody wants to come in for basketball, they can just, you know what I mean? But hey, we got a 3 out of 4 on the Gavin Lux. 3 out of 4 on the Bichette. 3 out of 4 on the Alvarez. How about these? These were like $40 to $50. These were the silver packs, but they're the numbered out of 150 blues. I just really liked them. I thought this would be a good buy. Once again, I was pretty nitpick on the centering and stuff like that. NGL waiting for Pokemon. Yeah, my next stack right here, this is all Pokemon. So we got like 3 or 4 more cards, and then it's all Pokemon from the rest. Yeah, I looked this up, and there was one that sold for like $220 best offer. So I'm guessing these are gonna be around $200, and I paid $40, maybe $50 at most. So we got a 9 on that one. I don't know how they nitpicked that one, but maybe it was something at the back or something. Who knows? Once again, it almost feels like if you just spend like for the same amount of money I could bought, instead of buying that card, I could have bought 10 base cards, graded them all, and you could be looking at $650 potentially. You're going to pay more for grading, obviously, but you end up with more money at the end of it. Because, yeah, this one's numbered. Yeah, same as that card. I got 3 of these. And we got a 10 on it. Nice. Very nice card. Jordan. Would have saved my Pokemon cards when I was younger. Yeah. Who knew? Ooh, does that have a little? Who knows? All right, the third one is another 10. So we got 2 out of 3. So we still turned the $140 or so. Turned it into about, I don't know, $450 to $500. So we didn't do too bad. Next we have a Keno. Probably got this for $20 or something like that. It is numbered out of 150. I just thought the cards were cool looking, and they're numbered and all that good stuff. So took a risk, took a gamble, and paid off on that one. We got a 10. So we're getting into Pokemon cards now. So if you guys stuck around, appreciate it. We have a legendary foil. So I've been putting this set together, guys, since January, and I ended up picking up some of these cards raw, and I was just trying to get a PSA 9 for my collection. I ended up buying the card because one came up for sale for a good price, so I already have this card, so it doesn't really matter what it comes back. But the card looked like a 9, and that's what I was shooting for, was the PSA 9. And we got a 9. So we have the card, but we already have the card. So it's like we don't need it anymore. I don't need you anymore. So I'll just sell it. But it's probably gone up in price since we bought it, and I probably paid like $10 for that card. Ooh, these are the biggest Pokemon cards we got in the house, guys. Or actually, no, this is my Burning Shadows one. Okay, this is my Burning Shadows one, and this was a regrade. It got a 7 the first time around, and everything about the back of the card looks like a gem. Maybe just a tiny touch of white there, so maybe you can nitpick and call it a 9, but I graded tons and tons of these, and I think what it was if you hit it on the right light on the back, there was a slight bend up. I think this was the card that was a regrade, but I can't even find it. It was so subtle. I was like, I've got to regrade this card, and this has become a very, very big card. Even the 9 was like $700-800, and I was getting like $350 for these a while back. So hoping for a 9, and we got a 9. Let's frickin' go on the Charizard. I already have this in a PSA 10 in my personal collection, which has gone up over like $2,000. Back in 2017 when I was buying these up, like stacks of these. They were like about $400 all day long, and it's gone up very, very big time. This is the base Charizard hyper rare out of Burning Shadows. About 1 in 1,000 packs on these cards, and these were up around 900 to 1,000. I think I looked the other day and it was right around the $750, $800 range. So I might wait till it pops back up a little bit, because I know how these prices fluctuate. But that is a big card. I probably paid, what did I pay for this? Under $200 for that. So that's going to be a good little profit. I would have, okay. If anybody has any questions about these Pokemon cards, let me know. Or any of the cards or anything you see in here. But we do have the Charizard GX from Burning Shadows coming up. The hyper rare. This is the Zinnia. I needed this one for my set. I decided to sell all my set cards off, so but I did pick some more of these up, and we got a 9. I can almost see it's slight off centering on that one. And then the next card is a Charizard and Reshiram. Probably got this one for like $10. Needed it for my PC, because I don't have this card in my PC. And we got a 10 on it. Very nice. Charizard and Reshiram from Unbroken Bonds. These have gone up. There's a deck you can get at Walmart that has that card in it, and the Reshiram and or the Charizard and Braixen as well. But yeah, nice card to go into my collection. Definitely made money on that one. We got the Venomoth. This is from Unbroken Bonds. This was just another one I needed for my Unbroken Bonds set, but I just decided to sell all my hyper rares off. And we got a 10. Very nice. I decided basically, as far as the ultra modern stuff, I'm just basically collecting Charizards and anything like really rare, like the shining cards, stuff that I really like. But as far as like these cards, I just sell them off and make a good profit. We got a 10 on the Honchkrow. Nice. That was another one that I had trouble getting a 10 in. And that was from 2019, so it took me a while. This one I think it was around $60-70, and I got it raw for 20. I actually remember the guy sent me the wrong card, and then I had to send it back, and he gave me the card back. So hoping it was a 10 for all the trouble I went through. And we got a 10 on the Gardevoir Sylveon. This one might have went up since then, for sure. The current boost in the market, even on modern stuff, really, really went up. So I'm pretty stoked on that. Let's see what the next card is here. I know we're coming up on the Charizard GX. Venomous Gardevoir. Yep. Oh, this. Never mind. We got the Metagross. Okay. I'm collecting all the shiny GX cards from Hidden Fates, and this was a promo card, and I had opened the box and I got a 9 back. So then I was like, oh, doggone it. So I went on eBay, picked a few up, and they were much nicer centering. So, and we got a 10, so that one's going into the. I know it's a promo card, so it's not out of Hidden Fate's Shiny Vault collection, but it's still a Shiny GX card, so I want to add it to that Shiny GX card collection. And then we got a second one, which was also a 10. I pretty much knew those were both 10s. That's not surprising at all. All right, the next, the biggest Pokemon card we have of the review, and let's take a look at the backs here. So one of these is gonna go into my my Shiny GX collection, which is like one of the last cards I need for that set. There's 35 cards out of the Shiny Vault collection that are GX cards. The other one I need is a Sylveon, which is at PSA right now. But I paid $220 for this card. If you look this card up now, holy crap, did the price go up? And looking at that centering, that is BGS pristine 10 quality card. So I was 99% sure this was going to come back a 10. And we got a 10. Ooh, man. You always worry that there's just something weird happening. The other one is planning on going into my Charizard collection. I just simply collect Charizards. I have from the start. One of my first packs I opened was a Charizard holographic from Evolutions. I just got into the hobby, and I got that card and was so stoked. And when I started collecting the cards and not just reselling them all, Charizard is my favorite, and I have quite a few Charizard in my collection. So one of these is going to go into my just personal Charizard collection. And another 10. All right. Like I said, I was 99.9% sure these were 10s because I literally was very, very nitpicky on the ones that I bought with the centering on the front specifically. And the card stock, there was no surface issues. They were perfect cards, so I knew they were 10s. These had potential for going to Beckett and being like a black label or whatever, but I only collect the PSA graded cards. And I paid $220 a piece, and they're like $1,500 now per, so we made a lot of money there. All right, next we have, what do we have? I'd have to look. Cynthia. Okay, we got a Cynthia. Another one from Hidden Face. I was just trying to collect a set, but there's so many cards in this set. This is card 82 out of the like 90 card set or something. But these came down in price. They were way up in price, and they came down to like 25, 30 bucks. And that's when I snagged it up. And we got a 10 on the Cynthia. That one will go for sale in the store. Next we got a Braixen. This is just the base card from Cosmic Eclipse. Another one that's now in that box collection that you can get at Walmart. It's not a huge high dollar card, but it's just for my personal Charizard collection. And we got a 10, so we're doing very, very good on the PC Charizard cards. Stoked on that. Next we have the Lily from Cosmic Eclipse. I really liked this card. The Lily out of base set Sun and Moon was really good money. And I like this one. This one was a little more pricey. I think it was like 25, 30 bucks just raw. But it's probably a big card. I have to look at the eBay price right now. And we got the 10. That's going to go up for the on the eBay store. And then we got Ends Resolve. We got a 10 on that. Very, very nice. Let's see here. I'm trying to see what we got here. Ends Resolve. Red and blue. And then we got Roller Skater. And then let's just go ahead and flip it. It's a red and blue trainer. Hopefully a 10. And we got a 10 out of it. Red and blue. Very nice. Like I said, at one point I was trying to collect every single trainer, but I just decided to sell them off. Roller Skater is a 10. So even though they were nitpicky on like some of the sports cards, I knew with these Pokemon cards, with this new, Pokemon card stock being just so good, I pretty much knew most of these were going to come back 10s. Because I was nitpicky when I bought these as well. This is Venusaur and Snivy. And we got a 10 on it. Very nice. And then next we have a Vileplume, 3 Charizards and break. Okay. Is that an indent or a scratch on the card? I don't know. We got a Vileplume and another 10. This is a perfect example of timing the market. I've really learned over the years how to time the market. But I bought these up when they were at the low, right around the low, at about $50 a card. Because that was just too good of a deal for hyper rare Charizard. It is Charizard and Breaks, and these were way cheaper than the Reshiram Charizards out of the gate. Those were over $200 out of the gate. These were, I was able to, like I said, get them for about $50 a piece. And I checked the PSA price. I think they were around $350 when I was selling before. Now they're around $500. So I'm looking at about 10 times my money on these. And I was able to pick up 3 of these at that, $50 price point. Maybe one of them I paid like 60 or 65, and we got a 10 out of it. So that's an easy you know, 10 times my money on that one. The next one, we got the same exact card, and it's another 10. You can just see how good we're doing on these. This is what I like about this new Pokemon stuff. And then our third and final one, I think I already have this card in my PC, so these are all going to be sold, and it's just like free money. All right, next we have our final like 7 or 8 cards here, guys. 8 cards. Appreciate you guys sticking around. An hour and 40 minutes. I didn't realize it was gonna take this long, but definitely well worth it. This is my first return for so long. We have an let's see, Blastoise, Piplup. Trying to see where we're at here. Okay, we got a Volcarona. Really nice Volcarona. My Volcarona. Okay. And we got a 10. Very nice. And then we got a Blastoise and Piplup from Cosmic. So these were my Cosmic Eclipse cards. I was trying to put all the Cosmic Eclipse cards together. We got another 10. So we had, let's see, Volcarona, Blastoise, Piplup, 3 Charizards, the Vileplume, the Venusaur and Snivy. All of them are coming back PSA 10s. Cosmic Eclipse. The next card is going to be Solgaleo and Lunala. Nice card. I think I had graded one of these prior to this. And we got a 10. Very nice. And then we have an Orcorio. I don't know how to pronounce some of these. Like I said, I always check the centering on the front. That's the most important thing on these when you're looking at the grading. And then obviously the back, the card stock. You buy the good card stock, and you are money in the bank. So, boom, another 10. Batting 100% on these ones, guys. And then our next one is going to be the Reshiram and Zekrom. I think this one was around $20, $25, somewhere in there. I think this was a tough one to find a good centered one. And we got a 10. Very nice. Now we got Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff. That's a cool looking one there. Probably paid like 10, 12 bucks for this card. It was cheap. And another $10, or another 10, sorry. Next we have a Silvally, just the Silvally. How long does PSA value service take? So the this was back when it was bulk submission. Now it's value pricing. But it was about 100 business days from when they check it in, and they say 100 plus business days right now. So yeah, we need justice to the older holographics. Yeah. What I basically did when I started collecting these modern Pokemon cards, I went for the cards that are the most rare, and that's kind of what I focused on. That's kind of the smart way to go about it if you're, collecting them or trying to make money on them or whatever. Silvally is a 10. And then our very last card is an Aerodactyl. Yeah, I've got the price for $10 on this card. So I probably paid like $6 to $8 or something for this card, real cheap. These are all, or actually this one's a Unified Minds. So this is one of the ones I still needed to complete my Unified Minds set. And it's a 10. So we got quite a few 10s on those. I don't even know. Did we even hit a 9 on any of these Pokemon cards? Let me see here. Let me go all the way back. All the Charizards, Metagross, Gardevoir, Zinnia. Okay, the Zinnia was a 9, and then the Zinnia was a 9, and then the Charizard was a 9, but I knew that was going to be... You could see because of the card stock quality, they gave that one a 9, but this new stuff is like, it's so good. It's not even funny. So, yeah, I'd say we did pretty good, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, oh, and then we had the... this one is a 9, but I knew that was going to be a 9 anyways. As far as the new Pokemon stuff, we were like pretty much batting 100%. So I'll count up the PSA 10s because somebody did ask about it. And then tomorrow if we go live, I'll let you guys know how many 10s we got out of the 205 cards. It was well over half though. So I'd say we did pretty good. Can't you send them to other places to get graded? Yeah, you can go to SGC, Beckett, there's all kinds of CGCs grading Pokemon cards now. There's a lot of like no-name companies. I've always used PSA, and I don't think I'm planning on ever changing unless something crazy happens. That's just... I get the most money and the most value out of my cards through PSA. all of my personal collection cards are all PSA cards. The PSA 10 just holds more value than a Beckett 9.5 Gem Mint, or even an SGC or whatever. I've always used PSA. Never had any problem. I mean, you're gonna have a little problems with everybody. It's just the way it is. But I'm always pretty happy overall. I'd say we did pretty good. We got quite a few cards that we're gonna be needing to list up. We're gonna be getting a lot of these up on eBay in the next few days. Over the weekend, we should have pretty much everything done with listed. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you're looking by on eBay, it's trading cards and more, with the underscores. Same as my Instagram, or same as my YouTube name, Instagram name. It's all the same. If you can't find my story, go back to my old YouTube videos way back, and I do put the link in the section, comment section or whatever, or not the comment section, but this description. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought, guys. It's gonna be a lot of work next couple days, so we gotta knock that out, and hopefully get out, find some cards, and do some openings as well. So let me know what you thought. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you in the next one.